Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed audience and friends, today as we gather here, I want to share with you an idea that has the potential to transform lives, relationships, and even the world. It's an idea that transcends borders, languages, and beliefs, a simple yet profound quality that lies within each of us. It is kindness. Kindness is not just a virtue, it is a force, a ripple that starts small and grows into waves capable of changing the world. It is a universal language that requires no translation, a bridge that connects people across differences, and a light that brightens even the darkest of moments. In a world often bustling with complexity, conflict, and competition, kindness reminds us of our shared humanity. It calls us to step out of our individual bubbles and engage with the world in a way that heals and uplifts. Why is kindness so important? Because it touches every aspect of life. It's a glue that holds communities together, a balm for wounds we cannot see, and a spark that ignites hope. Imagine a world where kindness is a common practice, where strangers lend a helping hand without hesitation, where disagreements are resolved with empathy, and where love is expressed through genuine concern for others. That world is not a distant dream. It is a possibility that begins with you and me. Kindness is not a weakness. In fact, it takes immense strength to be kind in situations where anger, frustration, or indifference seem easier. It requires courage to choose understanding over judgment, patience over irritation, and compassion over apathy. Kindness does not ask for grand gestures. It thrives in the small, everyday actions, a smile shared with a stranger, a word of encouragement to someone struggling, or simply listening with genuine attention. Kindness is not limited to grand acts of charity or heroic deeds. It manifests in our tone, our words, and our gestures. When we hold the door open for someone, we are not just offering convenience, we are acknowledging their presence and worth. When we offer a compliment or express gratitude, we are reminding others of their value. These seemingly insignificant acts accumulate, creating a culture of kindness that benefits everyone. In being kind, we not only make others feel good, but also uplift ourselves. Science has shown that kindness triggers the release of serotonin and oxytocin, chemicals in our brains that enhance mood and promote well-being. When we perform acts of kindness, our stress levels decrease, our relationships improve, and our sense of purpose strengthens. Kindness, it turns out, is a gift we give to ourselves as much as we give to others. But let us not forget that kindness is not always easy. There are times when being kind feels like swimming upstream. Perhaps someone has hurt us, or perhaps the challenges of life have left us depleted. Yet it is in these moments that kindness becomes most powerful. When we extend grace to someone who has wronged us, we liberate ourselves from bitterness. When we show understanding to someone who is struggling, we remind them and ourselves of the strength found in connection. Kindness also teaches us the invaluable lesson of perspective. Every person we meet is fighting battles we may never see. The colleague who seems short-tempered might be dealing with personal loss. The stranger who appears unfriendly might be carrying the weight of loneliness. By choosing to approach others with kindness, we give them the benefit of the doubt. We create an atmosphere where healing and trust can flourish. This extends to how we treat ourselves as well. Kindness is not just something we give outwardly, it is a quality we must cultivate inwardly. How often are we harsh critics of our own flaws and failures? How often do we deny ourselves forgiveness and compassion? When we learn to be kind to ourselves, we unlock the capacity to be kinder to others. Self-kindness fosters resilience, self-esteem, and a deeper understanding of the challenges we all face. Kindness has the power to transform not just individuals, but entire communities. When we create a culture of kindness, we build a foundation of trust and cooperation. Acts of kindness have a ripple effect. When one person experiences kindness, they are more likely to pass it on. This cycle of giving and receiving fosters relationships that are more meaningful and enduring. It breaks down barriers and encourages a sense of belonging. Even in professional settings, kindness proves to be a powerful tool. In workplaces where kindness is practiced, employees are more motivated, collaboration flourishes, and creativity thrives. Leaders who lead with kindness inspire loyalty and bring out the best in their teams. Kindness creates an environment where people feel valued, respected, and safe, an environment where potential can be realized. The importance of kindness is perhaps most evident in times of crisis. When disaster strikes, it is kindness that compels strangers to help each other. It is kindness that fuels humanitarian efforts and strengthens the resolve of communities to rebuild. In these moments, we see the best of humanity, the selfless acts of people who extend their hands and hearts to those in need. Yet, even in the absence of crisis, the need for kindness remains. In our daily interactions, we are presented with countless opportunities to choose kindness. Each choice may seem small, but together they create a ripple effect that extends far beyond what we can see. The child who experiences kindness grows up to be a kinder adult. The friend who receives support during a tough time is more likely to support others. The stranger who feels seen and valued carries that light forward. Let us also remember that kindness is not confined to human interactions. It extends to how we treat animals, the environment, and the world around us. Acts of kindness towards nature, such as planting trees, conserving resources, and reducing waste, reflect our commitment to preserving the beauty and health of our planet. These actions remind us that kindness is not just an emotion, it is a responsibility. So how can we bring more kindness into our lives? It begins with mindfulness, being present and aware of the needs of others and ourselves. It requires us to listen more deeply, judge less harshly, and act more generously. We must practice gratitude for the kindness we receive and seek opportunities to pass it on. We must also teach kindness. Children learn from the examples set by adults. By demonstrating kindness in our actions and words, we instill in the next generation the values of empathy, respect, and compassion. Schools, workplaces, and communities that prioritize kindness create individuals who are not only successful, but also deeply connected to the well-being of others. Kindness is not about perfection, it is about intention. It is about striving to make choices that uplift rather than tear down, that unite rather than divide. It is about being a source of light in a world that sometimes feels overshadowed by darkness. In closing, let me leave you with this thought: kindness costs nothing, but its value is immeasurable. It is a gift that multiplies as it is shared, a seed that grows into something beautiful with time and care. Each of us has the power to create ripples of kindness that extend far beyond what we can imagine. So let us choose kindness, not as a fleeting gesture, but as a way of life. Let us choose to build bridges instead of walls, to heal instead of hurt, and to inspire instead of ignore. Together, through the simple yet profound act of kindness, we can create a world that reflects the best of humanity, a world where love, understanding, and hope are not exceptions but the rule. Kindness. It's a word we often hear, a concept that seems simple, even obvious. Yet its true depth and significance are often overlooked in the rush of our daily lives. Kindness is more than just being nice or polite. It is a powerful force that shapes our relationships, our communities, and ultimately the world we live in. It is an expression of our shared humanity, a way of showing care and respect for others, and a means to connect on a deeper level. Today, I want to take a moment to reflect on the importance of kindness, not as a mere moral obligation, but as a transformative element that enriches every aspect of life. In a world filled with challenges, conflicts, and differences, kindness has the unique ability to bridge divides, to heal wounds, and to inspire hope. It is a universal language that transcends boundaries and speaks directly to the heart. Through this speech, I aim to explore the profound impact of kindness, the ways in which it can shape our individual lives and the broader society, and why it deserves to be at the forefront of our actions and values. Together, let us uncover the immense power of kindness and how it can be a beacon of light in a world that needs it now more than ever. 1, the universal language of kindness. 2, kindness as a strength, not a weakness. 3, the ripple effect of kindness. 4, kindness and mental well-being. 5, kindness in daily life. 6, kindness in times of crisis. 7, the role of self-kindness. 8, kindness as a tool for building relationships. 9, teaching and modeling kindness. 10, kindness towards nature and the planet. 11, kindness as a way of life. Kindness is a remarkable quality that transcends the boundaries of culture, language, and social structures. It is a universal expression of humanity, understood and appreciated by people everywhere. Unlike spoken or written words, kindness does not require translation. It is a language of the heart, one that connects us through shared feelings of compassion and empathy. When someone offers a helping hand, shares a warm smile, or shows genuine care, these actions resonate deeply regardless of where we come from or what we believe. Imagine traveling to a country where you do not speak the local language. Despite the communication barrier, a stranger's kind gesture, a small act of guidance or assistance immediately bridges the gap. This is the power of kindness. It reaches across differences and fosters a sense of belonging. In a world that often focuses on what divides us, kindness reminds us of what unites us. It underscores our shared humanity and creates a foundation for trust and understanding. It is a thread that weaves through the fabric of society, connecting us in moments of joy, need, and vulnerability. Whether in a bustling city, a remote village, or an online space, acts of kindness build bridges where walls might otherwise stand. Through kindness, we affirm our collective ability to care, support, and uplift one another, no matter the circumstances. Kindness is often misunderstood as a sign of weakness or passivity, but in reality, it is one of the greatest demonstrations of strength. It takes courage to choose kindness, especially in situations where other responses, such as anger, resentment, or indifference, may feel easier or more instinctive. Kindness requires a conscious decision to act with compassion and understanding, even when faced with challenges or adversity. Consider moments of conflict or disagreement. It can be tempting to react defensively or with hostility. But responding with kindness demands emotional strength and maturity. It means putting aside pride, ego, or the need to win, and instead focusing on building bridges, resolving issues, and fostering connection. This approach is not about submission or weakness. It is about prioritizing empathy and seeking solutions that benefit all parties involved. Kindness also requires resilience. When life becomes stressful and our own challenges feel overwhelming, it can be difficult to extend compassion to others. Yet choosing to remain kind in such moments reflects an inner strength and a commitment to maintaining our values, even in the face of personal hardship. Kindness is an active force, not a passive one. It involves stepping up to help others, speaking out against injustice, and supporting those in need. These actions often require bravery and determination, particularly when they go against the grain of societal norms or expectations. True kindness is a choice rooted in strength, demonstrating the power to rise above negativity and create a positive impact in the world. Kindness has a unique way of creating ripples, much like a pebble dropped into a calm pond. A single act of kindness, no matter how small, can inspire others to act similarly, spreading far beyond its original source. This ripple effect demonstrates the profound interconnectedness of our actions and their ability to influence the lives of people we may never even meet. When someone experiences kindness, whether it's a thoughtful word, a helping hand, or an unexpected act of generosity, it not only brightens their day, but also encourages them to pass it on. This chain reaction often happens naturally as kindness evokes gratitude and inspires people to share that positivity with others. Imagine someone in a coffee shop having their drink paid for by a stranger. That moment of kindness might inspire them to do the same for someone else, creating a ripple of goodwill that extends throughout the day. The ripple effect isn't limited to individual interactions. Communities that embrace kindness as a core value become stronger and more resilient. Acts of kindness in these settings, such as neighbors helping one another during tough times or organizations supporting local causes, set a tone that encourages everyone to contribute to a culture of compassion. Over time, these ripples can grow into waves, fostering environments where empathy, generosity, and mutual respect thrive. The beauty of the ripple effect lies in its reach. Often, we don't see the full impact of our actions. A kind gesture may touch the life of one person, who in turn shares that kindness with others, leading to outcomes we can't predict. This reinforces the idea that every act of kindness, no matter how small, matters. It has the potential to create positive change far beyond what we might imagine, proving that kindness is not only powerful, but also enduring. Kindness is not only a gift to others, but also profoundly beneficial to the person practicing it. Research has shown that acts of kindness have a positive impact on mental and emotional well-being. When we engage in kind behavior, our brains release chemicals like serotonin, which improves mood, and oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which fosters feelings of trust and bonding. These chemical reactions contribute to reduced stress, increased happiness, and a sense of fulfillment. Being kind also provides a sense of purpose. When we help someone, even in small ways, we feel that our actions matter, creating a deeper connection to the world around us. This sense of contribution combats feelings of isolation or disconnection, which are increasingly common in modern society. Knowing that we've made a positive impact on someone else's life can instill a profound sense of joy and satisfaction. Kindness can also improve relationships, whether with friends, family, colleagues, or strangers. Acts of kindness build trust and encourage reciprocity, creating a positive cycle of support and mutual care. Over time, these interactions strengthen our social networks and contribute to a greater sense of belonging and community, which are vital for mental health. Moreover, kindness can act as a stress reliever. Focusing on helping others shifts attention away from our own challenges, offering a sense of perspective and reducing self-focused stress. The act of giving, whether it's time, resources, or simply compassion, creates a feeling of abundance rather than scarcity, fostering a positive mindset. In essence, kindness is not just an altruistic act, it is a practice that nourishes the giver as much as the receiver. By choosing to be kind, we cultivate inner peace, improve our emotional health, and strengthen our connections to others, making kindness a powerful tool for enhancing overall well-being. Kindness does not have to be a grand gesture to make an impact. It is in the small, everyday actions that its true power lies. These seemingly simple acts often carry significant meaning, creating moments of connection and positivity in daily life. Consider the effect of a genuine smile directed at a stranger. It's a small act, yet it can brighten someone's day, lifting their mood and making them feel seen. Similarly, holding the door open for someone or helping them carry something heavy is not just about convenience, it's about acknowledging their presence and offering support, even in fleeting moments. Offering words of encouragement or expressing appreciation can also have a profound effect. A compliment or a thank you can boost someone's confidence, reassure them, or simply remind them that their efforts are noticed and valued. These words often linger in people's minds, providing a source of motivation or comfort long after the moment is past. Listening attentively to someone who needs to talk is another powerful act of kindness. In a world where distractions are everywhere, giving someone your full attention shows respect and empathy. It validates their feelings and creates a safe space for them to share. Kindness in daily life also extends to small gestures of thoughtfulness, sending a kind message, sharing a meal, or making time for someone who needs it. These acts, though minor in effort, convey a sense of care and consideration that can have lasting effects on relationships. These everyday acts of kindness are like seeds planted throughout our interactions. Over time, they grow into bonds of trust and goodwill, making our personal and collective lives richer. By integrating kindness into our daily routines, we contribute to a culture of compassion and positivity that benefits everyone. In times of crisis, kindness becomes an essential lifeline that brings people together and offers hope amidst adversity. Whether it's a natural disaster, a personal tragedy, or a global challenge, acts of kindness provide immediate support and help to rebuild a sense of stability and connection. Crises often strip away the superficial differences between people, revealing our shared vulnerabilities and need for compassion. In these moments, kindness shines as a unifying force. Strangers come forward to offer help, communities rally to support those in need, and individuals find ways to extend generosity even when they themselves are struggling. This collective response highlights the resilience and humanity that kindness fosters. Imagine a neighborhood hit by a natural disaster. Volunteers show up to clear debris, provide meals, and offer shelter to those affected. These acts of kindness not only address immediate needs, but also reinforce a sense of solidarity. They remind people that they are not alone, creating a foundation of hope and strength to rebuild both physically and emotionally. Kindness during crises also helps alleviate emotional pain. A kind word or gesture can offer comfort to someone grappling with loss or fear, helping them feel seen and supported. In times of uncertainty, such as a pandemic or economic hardship, acts of kindness like checking in on a neighbor, sharing resources, or simply listening can ease anxiety and create a sense of security. Moreover, kindness in crises often inspires a ripple effect. Witnessing acts of compassion motivates others to contribute, amplifying the impact and creating a broader network of support. This collective kindness helps communities not only survive, but also thrive, fostering resilience that extends beyond the immediate crisis. Ultimately, kindness in difficult times reminds us of our capacity to care for one another, even in the face of overwhelming challenges. It is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and its ability to find light in the darkest moments. Kindness is not only about how we treat others, it also includes how we treat ourselves. Self-kindness is a critical yet often overlooked aspect of kindness. It involves extending to ourselves the same compassion, understanding, and forgiveness that we readily offer to others. Many of us are our own harshest critics. We dwell on our mistakes, focus on our perceived shortcomings, and set unrealistic expectations for ourselves. This constant self-judgment can lead to stress, low self-esteem, and even burnout. Practicing self-kindness helps to counter these tendencies by encouraging us to approach ourselves with patience and empathy. Being kind to ourselves means acknowledging that we are human and therefore imperfect. Instead of harshly criticizing ourselves for our mistakes, we can choose to see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Self-kindness allows us to forgive ourselves when we fall short and to celebrate our efforts and achievements, no matter how small. Self-kindness also involves prioritizing our well-being. This might mean taking a break when we're overwhelmed, seeking help when we need it, or simply allowing ourselves time to rest and recharge. By caring for ourselves, we replenish our emotional reserves, making it easier to extend kindness to others. Practicing self-kindness fosters resilience. When we treat ourselves with compassion, we build a foundation of inner strength that helps us navigate life's challenges more effectively. It enables us to maintain a positive outlook and to bounce back from setbacks with greater ease. Finally, self-kindness creates a ripple effect. When we are kind to ourselves, we model healthy behavior for those around us. We show others that it's okay to prioritize self-care and to embrace their imperfections. This can inspire others to adopt the same practices, creating a culture of compassion that starts from within. In short, self-kindness is not selfish, it is essential. By nurturing ourselves, we enhance our ability to nurture others, making kindness a truly holistic practice that benefits everyone. Kindness plays a pivotal role in building and strengthening relationships, whether personal, professional, or within a community. It serves as the foundation for trust, mutual respect, and emotional connection. When we extend kindness to others, we show them that we value and care for them, which helps to foster a positive environment in which relationships can thrive. In personal relationships, acts of kindness create bonds that go beyond superficial interactions. Whether it's a gesture of support, a thoughtful word, or an act of service, kindness deepens the emotional connection between individuals. When people feel valued and understood, they are more likely to be open, vulnerable, and trusting, which are key elements of any meaningful relationship. Kindness makes others feel seen, heard, and appreciated, laying the groundwork for stronger, more resilient connections. In professional settings, kindness can be equally powerful. In workplaces where kindness is practiced, employees feel respected and supported, which contributes to higher morale and job satisfaction. Simple acts like offering help to a colleague, recognizing their hard work, or listening to their ideas can significantly improve team dynamics and foster collaboration. Kindness in leadership, too, builds loyalty and trust. Leaders who show empathy, appreciation, and consideration inspire their teams to give their best, creating an environment where people feel motivated and valued. Within communities, kindness acts as a unifying force. It creates a sense of belonging and encourages individuals to work together for the common good. Whether it's through volunteer work, offering help to a neighbor, or simply being considerate in everyday interactions, kindness strengthens the social fabric of communities. It reduces division and creates a sense of collective responsibility, where everyone feels they have a part to play in creating a positive, supportive environment. Ultimately, kindness in relationships is not about perfection or grand gestures. It's about consistently showing up for others with empathy and compassion. It's about building an atmosphere where people feel safe to be themselves, where they know that their needs and feelings matter. Through kindness, we create relationships that are not only more fulfilling, but also more enduring, as trust and respect are continually nurtured and reinforced. Kindness is not something we are born with, but something that can be taught and cultivated, especially in children. As the next generation, children are impressionable and learn much of what they know about the world from the behaviors and attitudes they observe in the adults around them. By modeling kindness in our own actions, we can teach them the importance of compassion and empathy, shaping a future where kindness is not just encouraged, but is a core value. When children witness acts of kindness, whether at home, school, or in the community, they begin to understand that kindness is a positive and impactful way to interact with others. These early experiences lay the foundation for their emotional and social development, helping them build strong interpersonal skills and a sense of moral responsibility. Children who see kindness modeled by their parents, teachers, and peers are more likely to adopt similar behaviors in their own lives. Teaching kindness also involves being intentional about how we communicate the value of empathy, respect, and consideration for others. It's not just about telling children to be nice, but about showing them what kindness looks like in practice. This could involve encouraging them to help others, recognize the feelings of those around them, or express gratitude for acts of kindness they receive. Positive reinforcement, such as acknowledging their kind actions and offering praise, helps children internalize these behaviors and understand the impact they have on others. In addition to direct modeling, kindness can also be nurtured by providing opportunities for children to engage in acts of kindness. Volunteer work, community service projects, or simply encouraging them to assist a friend or family member can help children understand the importance of giving back. These experiences foster a sense of connection and responsibility to others, allowing children to experience firsthand the rewards of kindness and compassion. By fostering kindness in children, we equip them with a tool that can help them navigate the complexities of life with empathy and a positive attitude. The values of kindness, compassion, and empathy are contagious. They spread from one generation to the next, creating a ripple effect that can transform communities and society at large. When children are taught the importance of kindness, they are not only better individuals, but they also help to build a kinder, more compassionate world for everyone. Kindness extends beyond human interactions and can and should be directed toward the environment and all living creatures. Our treatment of the natural world and its inhabitants reflects our sense of responsibility and empathy, not just for other people, but for the entire planet and its ecosystems. In today's world, where environmental degradation and climate change are pressing issues, being kind to nature is more important than ever. Caring for the planet involves making conscious choices that minimize harm to the environment. Small actions such as reducing waste, conserving water, recycling, and using energy responsibly are all forms of kindness to the earth. By making sustainable choices in our everyday lives, we help protect natural resources, reduce pollution, and preserve the planet for future generations. Kindness also means taking a stand for the protection of wildlife and plant life. Respecting animal habitats, supporting conservation efforts, and advocating for ethical treatment of animals are all ways we can demonstrate kindness toward other living beings. Animals, too, are vulnerable to the actions we take, and by choosing compassion for them, we contribute to a healthier, more harmonious world. Being kind to nature also involves fostering an attitude of respect and reverence for the natural world. It means appreciating the beauty and interconnectedness of ecosystems, recognizing that every element, whether it's a tree, a river, or a species of animal, plays a vital role in the web of life. When we approach nature with kindness, we are reminded of our place within it and the importance of preserving the balance of life. Kindness toward nature often results in a reciprocal benefit. When we care for the environment, it in turn supports our well-being. Clean air, fresh water, fertile soil, and biodiversity are essential to our health and survival. By protecting nature, we are ensuring that these resources continue to thrive, providing for both present and future generations. In essence, kindness to nature reflects a deep awareness that we are part of a larger ecosystem, and our actions have far-reaching consequences. Just as we are kind to others, we must be kind to the planet, recognizing that every small act of environmental stewardship contributes to the overall health and sustainability of the earth. By extending kindness to nature and all living beings, we not only create a better world for ourselves, but also for all the creatures that share with us. As we conclude this reflection on kindness, let us remember that every act of kindness, whether big or small, has the potential to make a meaningful impact. In a world that often feels divided, kindness is the thread that binds us together, creating connections, fostering empathy, and inspiring change. May we carry the spirit of kindness in our hearts, not just as an occasional gesture, but as a way of life. Let it guide our actions, shape our relationships, and inspire us to make the world a better, more compassionate place. Thank you for taking the time to explore the importance of kindness with me. May your life be filled with kindness, and may you continue to spread it wherever you go. Goodbye for now. And remember, kindness is always within reach.